G'day, how are we? It is the 9th of June, Friday. Well and truly back in flow now in the office, which is great. And I'm going to cover a few more different pairs now. We are in the London session at the moment. I'm doing things a bit earlier today. And I will be more and more in flow next week. But here we go. So I have bullishness on the British pound, okay? We're sitting here. We came back to this area here, 23.5-ish, and pushing back to the upside. So long-term bullish on British pound. On the weekly chart here, if we go down to the daily, I can see we held off here. We bounced off the guppy, pushing back to the upside and smashing up through 26. Okay, so skewed buying, you can still sell, but just be aware of that. I think we had the other day, these big pushes to the upside. These are the things you got to watch out for. Okay, the pushes to the upside in your trading mean reversion on this. Okay, we want to look not be. We want to be buying and try and getting the buy as it dips back down to the bottom of the river band, and just looking for that one move. These big sweeps to the upside. You can get caught out there. So if we go down to looking at a 5-minute river, you can see we're in a strong uptrend, okay, and it's going to work that range. And if we go to the 1 minute here, okay, using river narrow on 1 minute, we can see that anything down here is nice. Anything in the bottom of the river band is a really nice setup, okay. And we seem to be coming back down the mountain. Probably going to have another push up at the open. It's not going to come that far down, but something in here, any kind of buy in this area is going to be nice, okay? As it comes through, kicks down, and then moves up. Don't be afraid to hang on to that buy for a little bit longer, okay? Because we're in a bullish territory. If you get on a good buy, hang on to it, make a bit more profit through the middle, at least to the other side of the riverbank, okay? Ride that bad boy. Let's look at the NASDAQ. Strong push to the upside still, okay? Tech stock's doing well. Social media, all that shit. Tech is doing well. So tech is pushing up. It's propping the S&P 500 up. Okay, and it's propping the S&P 500 up. Long, bullish moves on Nasdaq. Okay, and just nothing, no mean reversion trades there. Gold is holding here at 1940, okay, and I guess that's going to continue its push to back to the upside. This kind of action happening here on the daily. We're going to kick back to the upside, push up through here, okay, and continue gold's inevitable climb to the upside. So I'm looking forward to riding that up in the future, okay. And for all of you, just quickly look at oil. Oil's interesting to just look at. Downtrend, strong downtrend, okay, daily, strong downtrend still. Oil prices collapsing bit by bit, and just interesting to keep an eye on that. Bitcoin, where we at, holding, okay, 26,000. So it seems to be bullish at the moment. There's kind of a little bit of a resurgence in Bitcoin, crypto in general. We'll see what happens. But look, I went through this with gold in the past. You can have this kind of action here, where it peaks back up and then drips back down for the next month. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a revisiting down to 18,000 at some point, while lots of people buy in now, and then kick back down here, and then eventually it'll do a burst back to the upside. So that's covering the majors at the moment. Now we got a US 30 for scalpers, okay, and people scalping US 30. Let's look at the it's pretty. It just had no volatility. Like, it's just bunching up. Something's got to give way. Something's got to happen soon. No volatility on the British on US 30 this week. If we go down to the 1 hour, I can see this big non-farm payrolls push on Friday. Like, anybody that caught on Friday in non-farm payrolls, just be aware of the fact that non-farm payrolls is like the biggest news release during the month. And even though it doesn't kick at 8:30, like, I'm always expecting a massive move there. So just really remember your news rules, okay? Huge push, very low volatility since then. We haven't had any kind of. This is just, bullish at the moment. We're going to question. We're going to challenge the supply zone here at 34,000. Okay, challenging that. We're sitting here this demand zone at the moment. I dare say it's going to come back down and buy up. There'll be a good buy opportunity today if we go down to the 1 minute on US 30. It's Let's go back to river wide. Even though river narrow has been working, let's go to river wide. I would love to see price come like back down to here. Don't get caught selling so close around here, like prolonged. You can take a couple of little snipes now and then, but don't be stuck, because you see what happens at the end of the day. It pushes, it makes its move, it makes a very significant move yesterday afternoon. That means that we've got some volatility back in the market. Nothing really happened here or the day before. We got some vol back in the market. What's it going to do? Okay, that's the area where it's probably going to come back to during the New York session, and that is going to be a nice buy. Okay, if you get that buy, hang on to that bad boy. Okay, if you get it, see how it works, see if it turns around, and try and ride that up either to the median or to the other side, because we're bullish. Okay, just be aware of that. If it doesn't work, if it's it should work quick. If it's pitter-pattering around, it doesn't make much movement, take profit wherever you can. If you're new, just close it out, okay, unless you know what price action is doing. If you're new, close it out. So that's US 30 today. I will... This is the analysis for today. I will see you guys next week. I'm going to be working this weekend on flow scalping strategy. Everybody that's scalping and sending your results in, they're fantastic. Loving all your work. Guys doing your challenges. Awesome work. Let's go. See you guys next week.